Lots of organizations use Microsoft Teams for collaboration and communication between projects, groups, and across the entire company. And one thing you can do within it is create different types of channels for public and private use. Typically, enterprises only want internal users to have access to private channels. So here, we're in the Microsoft Teams admin console, and we can see that there's a mix of both public and private channels that have been created within my company. Let's take a look at this particular channel called Project Megatron, which we typically use for any strategic and roadmap-driven conversations. Naturally, this channel contains a lot of sensitive data, especially around the intellectual property relating to our company's research and development. Within Teams, it's actually pretty easy for both users and admins to add others to these groups. Currently, both users are internal, but I can just as easily add a guest user to this channel. As you can see, this user is external. And while this is being done intentionally, it could just as easily be done unintentionally with a simple misclick. Now, this channel that contains so much sensitive data is accessible by a guest who can exfiltrate a lot of highly valuable information. So if you notice, that guest user is suddenly gone. This is because Lookout CASB detected the guest user in a private channel and immediately removed them based on a simple policy built by the admin. This is just one example, and the policies can get even more granular than this basic one. For example, if there's a contracting firm you do a lot of work with, you can set these policies to allow certain domains. These are just a couple use cases of Lookout CASB in action with Microsoft Teams.